Well, this is the last day of the year. We're working at Kevin's shop. We just put the front end together on this bike. It's a beautiful 67 Triumph 650. It's a lovely bike, and just put fork seals in it. Changed out the oil. It's just a sweet motorcycle. Whoever built it did really good work. You know, I love it when I can't find anything to pick on, or I shouldn't say pick on, anything that I, you know, that catches my eye, shall we say. Yeah, that I would change. I mean, the bike is just sweet. And we're getting ready to take it down. Kevin's going to do a test ride and we'll go outside.
I'm just going to run it up and down the block, just test that front brake, because that's the only thing we've touched.
Okay.
All I have to do is remember where the key is. There it is. Okay.
Good. All right, the bike has been here about a week or so, so this is what we refer to as a cold start. Give me lights. Let's see if we have power to the headlight.
I have no idea where the switch is.
No. Key is on.
Oh, it was. Let me check again. Yeah.
Okay. Key on, no lights. Horn? No horn, no horn. Okay.
No, yeah, horns.
All right, so let's see about these. Okay, so we might be fighting a dead battery.
No fuse.
No fuse.
That'll
You
do
know,
it.
putting the fuses help. We are really conscientious about taking fuses out of bikes
Well,
when we work
but I
on
didn't.
them. You
On
did?
This one, no, I didn't. The owner must have done it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
because no, I didn't pull the fuse.
is it that 35 amp Lucas
Sure,
or? Is,
it is.
okay, we'll change that for a 10 amp.
Yep.
Which is a good opportunity. Let me see that. I want to show people. Oh no, that's just a 35. All right. Now these bikes will run just fine with a 10 amp fuse. You don't need to go any bigger. The concept of the book says a 35 amp fuse. That's a false concept. That's a Lucas 35, which actually works out to be about a 17 amp fuse. But folks see the 35 and put 35 amp fuse in there. We put 10 amp fuses in the bikes, and they run just fine. Thank you very much. I do my testing in my shop with a 7.5 amp fuse. Oh, there. Oh, we now have electrons.
I bet it'll make a difference.
I'll bet it'll make a difference. Get a good tickle?
Yeah, I did. That was a minute ago.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Foot peg's loose on this side.
Is it? All right.
That's why you do a test ride.
That's why you do a test ride.
No reason to tighten that.
All right, well, that left-hand foot peg, we tightened it and it still moved. The two anti-rotation locking pins are sheared off here. And over here, I'll show you where they go. You put the center bolt in and see these two holes right in here? There. That's where the pins fit to keep this from moving up and down. So now, what we're going to do is make new pins with some type of rod, or maybe a big fat nail, or anything we can make that'll fit in those holes, and we'll replace them. May have to, they're sheared, so we may have to drill them out, but that's part of the fun. All right, so the two anti-rotation pins are sheared off. The holes right there, you can see where they go, top and bottom. Since they're sheared off, excuse me, since they're sheared, we may end up drilling them out. We're going to go get some, look for a really big fat nail that we can make two pins out of, or some type of rod. We'll drill these out, make new pins, and put it back together. And the fun just never stops. Okay, now this is actually fun. There's the holes, and someone had made anti-rotation pegs out of spark plug caps, or spark plug screw-on aluminum tops on the spark plug that screw onto the spark plug for the wires, and it didn't work. So what we're doing now, we found a nice bolt that'll fit in this hole, and we can cut that off and make 2 pegs out of that. If you have one that's slightly larger that we could tap in. You know what we can do? I like this. We're gonna cut the threads off this, cut it in half, make 2 pegs, cut the head off, and then we will hammer the end a little bit oval, tap it into the holes with a little bit of Loctite. Okay, so we're gonna make 2 new pegs out of this bolt. All right, this is slick. We cut that bolt and made these pegs, spread the end a little bit so we tapped them into the hole, stuck a little silicone in there too, what the heck. And those are 2 fine
Anti-rotation pegs.
anti-rotation pegs. Yeah, look at that, that's just lovely. Okay, so we're gonna put this back on the bike. All right, we've got the foot peg back in place, nicely locked with beautiful locking pins, if I do say so myself. And we're going to go back to doing the first start. Well, down the block, testing brakes, coming back.
Tighten the brakes a little bit.
Tighten the rear brake.
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
All right. Both of them. All right, we adjusted the brakes. Took a little slack out of each. And he's going down there and coming back, doing a quick brake check. The bike runs great. It went into gear very smoothly. There was no clatter. In other words, the clutch released very nicely once we warmed it up. It had been sitting for a few days.
We're good.
We're good. All right.
We're good.
We're
You
good?
know.
Let her go.
Yeah, it was just adjusting the brakes that needed to happen, and I like those. I just like them a little bit firmer. They're not dragging, but you know, they're drum brakes, so I want them as good as we can get.
Yeah, you want them right
Yeah,
now.
runs fine, shifts fine, accelerates fine.
Call her good?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.